The leaders of the member states of the Collective Security Treaty Organization have arrived in Yerevan for a summit of the Russian-led military alliance. The alliance, of which Armenia is a founding member, is holding the summit in Yerevan, as Armenia is holding the organization's rotating chairmanship this year. Aside from Russian President Vladimir Putin, other participants include the leaders of Belarus, Kazakhstan, Kyrgyzstan and Tajikistan. They are accompanied by their respective foreign and defense ministers. The CSTO has faced criticism in Armenia for its non-response to Azerbaijan's unprecedented incursions into Armenian sovereign territory in mid-September, which left over 200 Armenian servicemen dead. According to the CSTO charter, an attack on one member is an attack on all. Some political and activist groups in Armenia held demonstrations yesterday and today against the CSTO leadership for not helping Armenia. Having said this, others greeted motorcades of the CSTO leaders as they drove by, waving Russian and Armenian flags. Yesterday, the foreign ministers of the CSTO member states met in Yerevan, including Russian Foreign Minister Sergey Lavrov. In his opening speech, Armenian Foreign Minister Arayik Harutyunyan noted that important issues are on the agenda, including Azerbaijan's aggression against Armenia's sovereign territory. Mirzoyan added that about 24 items are on the agenda, including issues related to the South Caucasus. During a closed-door meeting, a live broadcast of Lavrov's speech suddenly turned on, causing speculation that the CSTO's decision to provide support to Armenia may be postponed. During the joint session of the CSTO foreign ministers, defense ministers and Security Council secretaries, Lavrov said that if the decision to aid Armenia is delayed, then this could affect declarations and statements said to be adopted. There was a package agreement, so we will probably sign it later in the working order, Lavrov said. Earlier in the public part of the same session, CSTO General Secretary Stanislav Zas said that a draft decision of the CSTO Security Council to provide aid to Armenia was generally agreed upon. In his speech, Zas referred to the situation on the Armenian-Azerbaijani border, noting that tensions persist and skirmishes occur almost every day. And meanwhile, in Nagorno-Karabakh, President Arayik Harutyunyan dismissed nearly all cabinet ministers from their positions after reaching an agreement to do so with State Minister Ruben Vardanyan. Only the ministers of defense and internal affairs were not dismissed. Karabakh Foreign Minister David Babayan and Infrastructure Minister Hղման too were dismissed. This comes after businessman and philanthropist Ruben Vardanyan was appointed to the role of Karabakh State Minister, which is roughly equivalent to Prime Minister. Vardanyan's office said that in light of the current crisis and challenges, new governance approaches are required. And finally, in the latest edition of Frontlines, hosts Karnik Kerkonyan and Garo Ghazaryan continue unpacking their fact-finding mission to Armenia's southernmost Syunik region with Arman Tatoyan, the director of the Tatoyan Foundation. In the final episode of this four-part series, residents of Syunik's border villages speak about their experiences since Azerbaijani forces came into close proximity to their villages, and how Azerbaijan tries to terrorize Syunik's Armenian population.